Entering the field, headed by the Caledonian Society Pipe and Drums Band, are the resident American and Commonwealth teams who took part in the softball match at the police park recently. Those taking part included Mr. J.C. Satterwhite, the American ambassador, Sir Ivor Jennings, Sir Richard Olivihare, Sir Kanthea Vaityanathan and Mr. John Exter. The game, which was free to the public, was held in support of the Deaf and Dumb Fund, and a voluntary collection was taken. This being the first match of its kind to be played in Ceylon, it is possible that most of the spectators may have missed some of the finer points of the game, but there was no doubt at all about the appreciation of hot dogs and Coca-Cola. A goodwill mission from Pakistan arrived at Katunaika Airport. Members of the mission included Air Vice Marshal R.L.R. Atherley, Commander-in-Chief of the Pakistan Air Force and leader of the mission. The mission was welcomed on arrival by Mr. Salim Khan, Pakistan Trade Commissioner in Ceylon, and Air Commodore F.L. Pearce. Check training planes for the proposed Ceylon Air Academy arrived recently at the Ratmalana Airport. Commercial flying training will commence under the Ceylon National Air Academy scheme from November this year. The two planes are ideally suited for the purpose for which they were brought out. One is a single-seater Skoda so-called M1D, and it will be used for advanced training. It has a cruising speed of 130 miles per hour and has a service ceiling of 15,000 feet. The other plane, the Aero 45, is a four-seater twin engine with a range of 154 miles per hour. This plane will be utilized for twin engine conversion training of pupils of the National Air Academy of Ceylon. The first all-Ceylon cycle marathon set out from Ratmalana Airport in weather which added considerably to the rigors of the race. There were over 2,000 competitors and they were let off in two ranks, each 100 yards wide. The route taken was Lunava via Ratmalana, Piliyandala, Diyagama, Homagama, Maharagama, Kirilapane, Bullers Road Junction with the finish at Coalface Green. That the first cycle marathon to be held in Ceylon should attract what many believe to be one of the largest fields ever assembled for a cycle event must be a source of great satisfaction to all those who helped to organize the marathon. There is no doubt that cycle racing provides an equal opportunity to all classes of the people in a sport that is within easy reach of everybody. It is also a sport which will play a great part in making us a vigorous and healthy nation. The first half hour of the race provided most of the thrills. The turn-off to Lunava was disastrous to many. Piliyandala Road proved equally tricky, its 8 to 10 inches of mud claiming hundreds of victims. It was during this spell that many nasty spills occurred. Fortunately, most of the casualties were of the sort that could be attended to on the spot. Only a few called for hospital treatment. At one stage, Podisinyo of Dehivala challenged Gunaratna. For a few miles, they rode abreast. Soon, however, Gunaratna goes into a long lead which he maintains to the end. Thousands lined the 30-mile route and the competitors received a big hand all along the route. After the first half hour, the jockeying for position was over. Thereafter, the competitors thinned out, and A.K. Gunaratna from Panipitya, riding a standard cycle, led all the way. Thereafter, the competitors thinned out, and A.K. Gunaratna from Panipitya, riding a standard cycle, led all the way. Gunaratna lacks the grace and style of the great champs, but his stamina is undoubted. This is no surprise because it is said that Gunaratna cycles to work and back every day a distance of 24 miles. So that the 30 miles of the marathon was to him a little more than part of the day's work. The organizers hope that this will be the first of a series of marathons which will encourage the formation of a national pedal cyclists association on sound lines. It is interesting to recall that it was from equally modest beginnings that the world-famous annual contest known as the Tour de France started. This contest arouses such enthusiasm from equally modest beginnings that the world-famous annual contest known as the Tour de France started. This contest arouses such enthusiasm all over France that the 3,000-mile contest, which takes 25 days to complete, has become a national festival, and the winners are hailed as national heroes and honored as such throughout the French Republic. Gunaratne is still in the lead and looks back to see if he's challenged again. He's not challenged, but he forges ahead without slackening speed. Gunaratne is first and the rest nowhere. At New Bullers Road Junction, Gunaratne is still in the lead. Along Gaul Road, the crowd stands 10 deep and Gunaratne is cheered all the way. Entering the home stretch, Gunaratne is still in the lead. And here is Gunaratne coming on, and Gunaratne is crossing the finishing line. Among the spectators were the Prime Minister and the sponsor of the marathon, Sir John Kothalavala. As the competitors swept along the home stretch, the excitement of the crowd knew no bounds. Some of the competitors found the race much too grueling. Congratulating the sponsor of the marathon, the Chief Justice said that the race had proved a great success. He also hoped that it would also become the premier sporting event of the country.